What happens after Gio bombshell? Huge fallout at nurse's ball in General Hospital. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, thank you. General Hospital sees the massive truth bomb about Giovanni Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, biological parents blowing up. And it looks like it's going to happen at the nurse's ball this week. And once the truth comes out about him being Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton, and Dante Falconeri's, Dominic Zamprogna, son, well, there's going to be massive fallout. We're going to talk about what happens to all the people close to Gio that are going to be collateral damage when this bombshell explodes about his real parents. Alright, so right now we're getting really close to the big reveal that Brooke Lynn and Dante are Gio Palmieri's, Giovanni Mazza bio parents. I mean, we all know, but most of the people in Port Charles do not. Right now, of course, we've got Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, conspiring with Lulu, Alexa Havens-Bruning, who's absolutely determined to find proof, and official General Hospital spoilers promise that life-altering secrets drop soon. Yeah, this bombshell about Gio may come out during the nurse's ball, and when it does, the fallout is going to be epic. And there are 7 people who are directly affected by this and are hit with massive shockwaves once they find out Dante and BLQ are Joe's parents. So now that Lulu knows that Joe's mom Camilla was never pregnant, she told Cody that she thinks BLQ and Lois, Rena Sofer, have been in on this deception all along, conspiring. But as usual, Lulu is wrong, and she is targeting Brooke Lynn unfairly and making these big leaps. So let's jump into what happens, because as of now, it sure looks like it could be Cody or Lulu that ignite this firestorm. The primary person obviously that's going to be blown away by all of this is poor Gio himself. He's going to be reeling because his mom Camilla lied to him. She never told him he was adopted, and sadly, of course, she passed away years ago. So Gio can't go to her. He can't get any closure from Camilla. He can't confront her and he can't ask her any questions. So, it's just this betrayal that has no resolution, at least with her. And if Gio wants any answers, he's going to probably have to get them from Lois, because she's one of the few who knows everything. And you know, by the way, she's been lying to his face for years. 20 of them. Hopefully Lois finally spills and will tell Gio everything she knows, because he deserves the whole truth and not just what Lulu is digging up with Cody. Plus, Gio hearing that Dante's his dad is going to hit him really hard. Because that means Rocco Falconeri, Finn Francis Carr, who had that scary alcohol poisoning thing that he's been blamed on, is actually Joe's brother. And also, of course, Dante is Joe's bio dad, and he seems to suddenly hate him because of, I think, sloppy and fast writing. But anyway, Joe's finally going to get a dad in his life, and Dante doesn't like him. Poor Gio is going to be a mess. And I feel like the person that will be rocked almost as much as Gio is going to be Dante. He has no idea that BLQ was ever pregnant. So, it's just going to be this 1-2 punch for Dante. The secret teen pregnancy, 2 decades of lies from people he trusts, and then a secret kid, Gio, yeah. Dante's going to be reeling because he's in a position very similar to what Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, was in when he found out he was Dante's dad back in the day. Although, I would say that that one was even more traumatic because if you recall, Sonny hated Dante and he'd shot him. And after he shot Dante, that's when Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo Cicero, showed up and said, "That is your son." And of course, Sonny had found out that Dante was an undercover cop trying to put him behind bars. As of now, you know, Joe's at the top of Dante's list of people he dislikes. He knows from what went down with Sonny that he's got to fix it, you know, once this all comes out. But of course, after the shock wore off back then, Dante and Sonny made peace and they're very close now. So, it'll likely be similar for Dante and Gio in the long run. But at first, Dante's going to be shocked and probably horrified by his own behavior, which, you know, he was overreacting. Let's be real. Next in line for the biggest impact will be baby mama Brooke Lynn. She's going to be absolutely reeling because Lois and Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, lied to her for so many years, as did Camilla, Joe's mom, who she knew. Brooke Lynn's going to be hurt and horrified when she finds out the people she loves most have lied to her for more than 20 years. And then Lulu helped blow up her life. But BLQ, I think, is also going to be thrilled and eager to reach out to Gio, but probably scared that he'll reject her even though they've been close for his whole life. Brooke Lynn may worry that Gio will assume she didn't want him, or that she was another person like Lois and Gloria who intentionally lied to his face. But she didn't lie. Brooke Lynn was in the dark and just as a young, scared woman, younger than Gio is now, making the best decision she could at the time. And of course next, we all know Lulu is going to face huge fallout for blowing up people's lives. And it was none of her business. She was repeatedly warned to drop it, don't do it, all that. BLQ knew this was a possible outcome. But you know, Dante's going to be blindsided unfairly, as is Gio. And Lulu has kept pushing, knowing full well she was going to blow up people's lives. Oh yeah, Lulu's going to pay. There's going to be consequences. Carly warned her, Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, warned her, Laura Spencer Collins, Jeannie Francis, warned her, others warned her. Dante's going to be livid to find out Lulu was secretly investigating this instead of just butting out or just coming and telling him the moment she did find out. You know what she's done is neither just not a good option. There were other options. Cody is another one who's going to face some repercussions. He's going to have a lot of explaining to do to a few people. First, of course, Dante's going to be furious to find out Cody knew Brooke Lynn was pregnant back in the day and kept it to himself for over 20 years. And now Cody's been going behind Dante and BLQ's back, hiding the secret that is Gio, and conspiring with Lulu while helping her investigate when he should have just told Dante the truth. And he could have come and told BLQ once he heard Joe's name. You know, Cody's really good friends with both of them and has been for a long time because they retcon that history and just created it. So, I think Dante's going to have a hard time forgiving Cody. And I think Brooke Lynn might as well. And Tracy may not be too happy with Cody either. And somebody, speaking of her, who's going to have some huge emotional fallout and a strong and probably loud reaction to all this will be Tracy. She's going to be probably pretty upset that Lulu defied her and dug in and kept going. And Tracy is probably going to toss Lois out of the Quartermaine mansion with a warning to never come back. You know, BLQ is Tracy's granddaughter. She's protective of her. She's going to be livid on BLQ's behalf. But on the flip, you know, Tracy is also going to be thrilled that her great-grandson is Gio because she already adores him. And interestingly, you know, she may give Gio what Drew Kane Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, most wants, the Quartermaine name. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to see fallout hitting Joe's granddad, Ned Quartermaine, Wally Kurth. He's going to be furious at Lois, and so will Olivia, because Joe's her grandson too. You know, they may never speak to Lois again after Ned and Olivia find out that she's kept their grandson, Gio, away from them both for his whole life. Lois may have to do a walk of shame all the way back to Bensonhurst. It is going to be absolutely explosive when the truth about Gio comes out, and I'm here for it. I can't wait to see how it all goes down. I wonder if there's a chance. It seems like it's likely it's coming out at the nurses' ball. It would be terrible if Dante and Brooke Lynn find out that Joe's their son during his nurses' ball performance with Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. That would pretty much be the worst possible moment in place, but we have been promised a shocker, so we'll see. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our General Hospital Update news channel and stay with us.